Hey, Jesus was here. I'm back again. Um, not gonna lie. Got a little water on my mustache. And I'm not gonna lie. I have one of the worst spiritual faculties ever. This one guy, he want me to die because he know I'm the best. You know, fake family, fake friends, fake room we in. They'll be here in the physical. They try their best to make me mad, war me to death. Because he know one thing. If I get paid from the gift that God gave me, the Lord gave me, he's gonna try to take all the money and run off and have fun with it. All that. So I know for a fact that my family can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. Can't be. I went through all this shit. Went through all this over the past 10 years. Like Glorilla said, when they treat you like you the strongest, they make you the weakest, literally. People have been using me as a punching bag, a vessel, for the longest. The longest. Spiritually, visually. Like as of right now, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm a king in a room full of pawns. I can't even move the pieces. They don't want to be moved. They're too naive. They're too jealous and envious. They can't be moved. They can't be worked with. They spoil milk, spoil rotten. One bad apple spoils the whole bunch. And that's exactly what it is. Like my auntie, it's crazy. She was on cue. She just spoke just now. Said the voices is like in the background. For those who may not be aware of the voices, the schizophrenia. Man, my hair getting long. I don't know. I don't want anybody to do it. It does itself. Um, yeah, schizophrenia. It's like voices that fade off in the back of your conscious. You hear them. It's like a radio. A piece right here, a piece right here on both sides. And you literally can hear your family, man, ancestors, people who passed away, dead or alive. Whatever you think about. I was talking to a ape yesterday, and I looked so deep into the soul of the ape through the windows of his eyelids, and man, I actually felt the aura of the ape slam me and slaughter me, thrash me to the ground. Factual. Factual. It's kind of I have one hating ass family. I'm talking about haters. Haters. Sometimes I gotta flick my head to the side just to try to throw somebody off my conscience. It gets tiring. Tiring. Got a pimple coming in and I don't like it. But it'll go away. It always did. I don't mean to be so standstill and lackadaisical, complacent in the same spot in life. But the way my family sought up, the way this family tree sought up, There's only room for one king. I have people under me, but they don't want to accept that. I guess, financial reasons, everybody will bow down to me and kiss my feet and kneel to the throne and put a crown on my head. But most of them just can't muster that. They can't handle the fact that I'm king and God chose me. The Lord chose me. They knew how special I was. They knew how versatile I was. And you got family members that are rooting for me to sell myself over as a slave. As some type of not even a boss, not even a king, but a pawn to somebody else that's already on a higher stature than me. I need to stop touching this. But they are so voting towards me wearing a chain around my neck, shackled up again, after being shackled for 10 years in here. You know why I was in here? Everybody try to say the physical. No, it ain't the physical. It's the conscience. It's inside that matter, internally, that matters the most. You can be as imperfect as you want to be and still be perfect, as long as you see that you are worth it and that you are worthy of being loved by yourself, most importantly. See, some people got titles, they don't deserve them. Somebody just shot me in my head spiritually. They visualized themselves shooting me in my head through astral projection, came through here and put a gun to my head and shot me. Somebody in my family. It happens all the time. Even the higher ups, they do it too. Just random people every day. I always have been intimidated by me, and now I know why. I always wonder why, like, some guys looked at me like I could whoop them or I could scare them in some kind of way. I never really carried that energy around. Like, I'll whoop your ass, I'll hurt you, I'll blast you type of energy. I never had that. It's funny because people will try to pull that energy out of you. They'll try their best to nag and gnaw off and fret. I was talking about fretting in the last video. That's partially why some people leave the earth earlier than they're expected to. And it's kind of wicked. What's the word I want to say? Sadistic, sick. Because it's almost allowed. It's not almost allowed. It is allowed. From the creators. There's two of them, the sources. The devil and the woman. God. The devil is a man. They both can hop from both sides. This side right here is kind of more light. This is more dark. The left shoulder. Like the cartoons, the movies with the devil horn, the devil guy sitting on the left, the angel sitting on the right. Same thing. But they intertwine. The times have changed. I was somewhat of a guy living in the Old Testament. Everybody else was living in the New Testament. And not only that, I had people within my conscience that fake support me. Fake support. Because you know what? It's kind of messed up that they won't give you flowers while you're here. When I leave, no RIPs for me unless you really, really genuinely cared about me and really, really genuinely fucked with me in this physical realm. Not talking to me any kind of way, bashing me, not even knowing my story fully, knowing the story and trying their best to thread through the needles to make it look as weak as possible. I got a strong case to say I deserve this gift. I deserve it. I got a strong case to say that in every kind of way, in every fashion. And you know what? You got pedos in the background, talk all day. This is a warning for anybody that feel goaded, that feel anointed, but couldn't never capture it, right? Because you couldn't really get this together. You know, it's like somebody winding it. You go to sleep, it's unwinding. Hopefully you find some peace with it. Smoke some weed. Don't smoke too much, especially for somebody that's just getting into intermission. Look up the definition of intermission. Conversation with God. Okay, checking back in. Checking back in. I hate this pimple. I ain't gonna complain too much about it. I'm exhausted. I'm Jesus of this faculty. Every faculty has a Jesus. And it's on them to stay pure as they can. A lot of people compromise their purity and what they believe in. This may come out kind of kiddie at the moment because I'm emotional, not kiddie. Ain't nothing wrong with somebody exposing their emotions, their sensitivity, or whatever the case may be. I'm still a man at the end of the day. I want to talk about visually fighting somebody, harming somebody. Through astral projection, of course. I've already discussed that. I want to discuss it more. I want to talk about shrinkage and why guys shrink and why women shrink. I will take my time on that. It won't be this video, but it might be in the future, near future, sooner than later. The answers have to come out, and I have the truth. The source has told me the truth. Your countess. I'm talking about being exhausted by my people. Excuse me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm back. Right, I'm back once again. This was a cool video, cool topic. I'm not gonna make it too much longer. Yeah. To all my astronauts out there in the universe, in the galaxy, in this mothership. If you're a captain, it's gonna be hard to help steer it with God. It's gonna be hard to steer it. With that being said, I finalized this video by saying, if or when I make it, just know I did what I had to do to save a generation of people. Peace.